Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PC Gaming Show! Yes! Yeah! All right. Thank you so much for coming out today. Hello, everyone on the internet. Thank you for tuning in. As you can tell, I'm extremely excited to be here because PC is an amazing platform. It's an open platform. We've been seeing increasing advances in technology, better and better tools. We have this amazing, diverse range of creative experiences, all realized on the PC. We invited a huge number of guests today, and none of them said no, so we have a packed schedule. Like, look at how many cue cards I have. We're going to go through all of them, starting right now. So without any further ado, oh yeah, I like that. Woo! Right back at you. Now, our next guest, whom we invited, was unable to make it today, but he has a special recording for us. He works on a game called Star Citizen, and every single time I see it, I get increasingly hyped. Who's the woo guy in the back who's on point? The first woo. Nice work. $84 million in funding, and every time I see a new clip, I get rehyped all over again. Now, of course, we've talked about Deus Ex, known for being a long-standing PC franchise. We, too, have yet another long-standing franchise coming up next with its upcoming installment. Hold on. Not easy. All right. I like the woo guy over here. The Half-Life 3 guy needs to just hold it. Coming up next, we have a video to talk a little bit about the history of Total War. Now, we've just gotten the chance to talk to the people working on Deus Ex and Total War. And these are, of course, some names that I'm sure no one is surprised to see here today. But our upcoming guest is one that I was very surprised to see on the docket and very excited to hear what he has in store. The head of Xbox from Microsoft, Phil Spencer. Yes. Phil, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the PC Gaming Show.
That's right.
Phil, welcome to the PC Gaming Show, where we talk about PCs. So, Phil, I would be thrilled for you to tell me a little bit about what Microsoft is here for. Now, of course, this is a moment that I was asked to do. I resisted. But if you're looking for the one moment when Day 9 sold out, it's right now. Stay with me. For any of you who are familiar with a company called SCS Software, they make a game called Euro Truck Simulator. They are expanding west with all brand new content, and I am thrilled to be able to present to you American Truck Simulator. If you want to join in on the drive that I took from San Francisco to LA to be here, you can do it in American Truck Simulator. It was actually made using Google Maps, which is totally sweet. No woo for Google Maps? Thank you. Yeah, it's how I found here. So. Now, yeah, and I actually got the chance to try it out last night, and they filmed me. So let's watch me trying on Eve Valkyrie right now. It'll be my first time putting on an Oculus headset in 3-4 years or something. So the last time I did this, I threw up. So let's see what happens. Holy shit. I have to kill the enemies. Get him, get him. Kill him, shoot him, come here. Kill him. Look at me go. Shit, I'm gonna fall over. Oh my God. Thanks, dude. Oh my God, that is so intense. My proudest moment. And there's some people that feel like you abandoned the DayZ project. It had such a huge, ambitious scope. I mean, it pretty much spawned the zombie survival genre. And then you departed. I know a lot of people were upset. I mean, I think even on your Twitter it said that you're going to block people who talk about DayZ.
I did for a while, yeah.
Nice.
I didn't, though. Like, yeah. That's kind of stupid.
Well, now you can mute them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please tweet at me, at Day9TV. Now, Frederick Wester.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Alrighty. Nice
Good to see you.
Oh, well,
there needs to be a traffic light up here, I know. Thank you so much. You know, this still makes me laugh because you described guild halls as a social feature. But that looked like a lot of shit.
Yeah, guild halls are a lot more than a hall. They are an entire map that your guild gets to own.
And the way these work is basically the map begins owned by the Jungle Dragon and its armies. And the guilds will band together, they'll fight their way into the jungle, and they'll actually fight their way through this hall to capture the map for their guild. Once they own it, it becomes basically their home to customize, personalize, grow, and develop. And there's so many features carried within this that players can experience. You can form guild teams now, and from here you can take your guild team out, you can compete in the competitive PvP leaderboards, and compete to the top of our world leaderboards, which is a new feature we're adding with guild halls. You can go on guild missions through the guild portal, where it opens up a portal your entire guild can take, and all together you can go out in the world and you can complete guild puzzles, go on guild treks, guild races. Within the guild hall itself, you can build all these different buildings as well as your guild progresses and grows. There's so much customization in here and fun for guilds to have.
I haven't even gotten to ask you. So, I mean, how much are we not getting to see here?
There's a ton. I'll tell you about what some of these buildings are that we're looking at right now. For example, this first one that you can build is an arena. This is actually a combat sandbox that a guild can own. They can customize it. They can fight against their friends, their guild. They can invite other guilds in, and they can brawl against each other. You can decorate this arena. You can put up walls. You can set up traps. You can put down turrets. And you can even change the decorations live while combat is going on, while people are in there fighting against each other to change up the experience. Another one of the buildings that you can build is the workshop. And the workshop is a place where we're adding an entirely new guild-specific crafting profession, where you can make items for all the people in your guild. And within there as well, you can build items that they can take out in the world and use to play the content that we've built in the game.
Well, this was a very easy segment for me. That was great. My host, Colin, yay! Now, I mean, what is some of this that we're seeing right now on screen with this assault on this castle?
Yeah, so one of the really cool buildings that you can build in your guild hall is actually the War Room. And the War Room allows you to build tools that you can take into our epic hundreds of players world versus world PvP. And you can use these tools and take them with your guild. You can claim objectives and use those tools to help your guild attack and defend objectives in world versus world. So for example, here, this guild is taking control of a castle, and they're actually able to call in airships that circle around and defend the castle and bombard it as long as the guild is able to hold it. And they can wage war against other guilds in world versus world through our War Room.
Well, you know, honestly, Colin, I'm just going to ask you a pretty simple question. Anything else you want to talk about today? I mean, part of the reason why I joke about this is that I find MMOs to be such a difficult genre to develop for, because people just rip through the content so quickly, and this just looks like an incredibly large expansion. What else can you tell us?
Well, I have one more big announcement today, and that is very soon we're going to be turning on pre-sales for Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns. And just like before the release of Guild Wars 2, pre-purchasing will guarantee you access to all of our open beta events that are coming up.
And how soon's very soon?
We are starting pre-purchase right now. So you can go to the guildwars2.com website.
Well, Colin, thank you for making this segment extremely easy for me.
Absolutely, yeah. And we hope to see everybody in our pre-purchase soon.
Colin Johansson from ArenaNet. Thank you, Colin.
Appreciate it.
Wow. That felt nice. Yeah. Well, I mean, what we're getting the chance to see here is these massive scale events that I'm...
Can you hear me now?
No. Well, I mean, right now we're seeing some of this footage that's on, it seems just like an absolutely massive scale. You talked to me a little bit before about that the gameplay is taking the sort of sandbox nature of these missions and trying to grow it. Well, that sounded like a working mic. Optical illusion. I mean, trying to take this and...
Can I just borrow your mic?
Yeah, here, you know what? No, come here. Lean close. No, this is how this works, please. Embrace me warmly.
I'll never let you go.
Whisper the hits sweetly into my ear.
So, all right, so what you're seeing there in the footage is it's Paris. It's a location called Paris, and you're in there to take out a target called Novikov. And,
Well, I mean, I have two things to say. For one, I mean, the graphics look absolutely beautiful. December 8th, you said, was the release?
Exactly.
December 8th, looking forward to the date. And of course, you smell amazing. Thank you, Hakan,
Likewise.
for coming out.
Thank you.
Thanks. And I know that you brought some unannounced stuff today.
We do
that
have.
I'm wondering if I finally get to know about, finally.
You might have a. Do you have a
I
briefcase
have
over
this
there?
case that's just been here. Is that okay?
Sean, you
Can I
dropped
have-
my case on your desk here.
Sorry, should I be very...
Well-
I don't know what's in it.
Okay, okay. So, a friend of mine is going to bring something on stage so that I can demonstrate the other technologies that we have here. Run.
From the upcoming Hitman game. What is this?
So, AMD
Oh.
is about innovation. And when you think about innovation, you think, how can I take the technology that we've described in hardware to really build a different type of system? So this system is actually a 16 teraflop gaming system that includes two of our new Fiji HBM GPUs. Now, if you think about it, this is a beautiful form factor. Everything, all the computing is encompassed here.
Yeah, I'll turn it around. You
That's
can see
right.
all
So
the
you
ports
can
on this
see all the
side.
ports.
I get to be Vanna White for this evening.
That was very good, Sean.
Thank you. I have a very
And then we
elegant-
have a very elegant cooling system here. But if you think about the power in here, I said there were two Radeon R9 Fury X's in that machine. There are two Fiji GPUs in this machine. So to show you that the technology is real, by the way, this thing is working. It's running some beautiful VR demos upstairs. Why don't we open the case?
I'm a little scared because I don't know if I broke it, but
I'm sure you did okay. Let's take a look.
let's examine what's in the box. It's literally glowing, and it is something I could have broken. What is it?
So, we wanted to save something for the PC gamers. For the very, very first time, we are showing a dual Fiji GPU card.
Wow.
This is a card that powers these systems, and it tells you what the technology is capable of for PC gaming.
And I understand that these are upstairs right there right now for people to play with?
They're absolutely upstairs right there right now in Club AMD. So we have a bunch of wonderful games and demos up there. And you know, the main message I wanted to make sure that we left with you is AMD is about gaming, and AMD loves PC gaming. So Sean, thanks so much for having us.
Thank you for coming out. You're like Santa! Look at all the toys!
We like the toys.
Do I get to just keep these here?
I don't think so, Sean.
Okay,
but
well...
we might come back next year, and then we'll talk about it. all
Okay,
right?
well, I'll just keep the nice case here under the
I'm
table.
taking the card.
Oh.
He can keep the case. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Lisa Su, CEO of AMD. Brian, welcome to the stage.
I feel a little underdressed. You look fantastic.
Do I look fantastic?
You do. You do.
That was such a vain question. Although I will say I'm very proud of this tie. I tied it myself.
It does deserve applause.
I love eventual applause. That's my goal. Now, I mean, I mentioned this before you came out. The ambition of this game is massive. And how big's your team?
There's about 10 of us.
God! I mean, the trailer looks amazing.
That trailer was really full of itself.
I-
Do you see all those quotes? Who put that together?
I know you had
thought-
your own
I
typeface in
thought-
there.
Yeah, I thought Hello
It
Games
had the
was
Cannes
humble.
Festival, like, sort of laurels.
What's happened to them? LA has got to them.
But how do you go about... Sorry, I find that very funny. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully done the first ever PC Gaming Show! Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Thank you, Internet, for joining us as well via Twitch. Enormous shout out to the sponsors, AMD, Bohemia, Tripwire, Xbox, Microsoft, and Digital Storm. They were all so supportive of the idea that PC gaming needed its own show as an open platform. I'd like to give a special thanks to the wonderful folk at PC Gamer for pulling so much of this off. Hooray, PC Gamer! And thank you once again for coming out tonight. My name is Sean Plott. Go play more video games. Bye.